Hello students, welcome to Bodha Academy. I am Kamlakar, lecturer in physics. In this video, we will be discussing about concepts and formulas related to vectors. Physical quantities specified by their magnitudes as well as direction and follows laws of vector addition are called as vectors. The following quantities are not vectors, though they have both magnitude and direction, yet they do not obey laws of vector addition. First one, pressure. Second one, surface tension. Third one, velocity of light. Fourth one, current. Next topic. A unit vector is not a physical quantity. It is used to represent direction of a vector. A unit vector is a dimensionless quantity and has no units. A unit vector along the direction of a bar is given as a cap is equals to a bar by mod a bar. Unit vector along x-axis, y-axis and z-axis are represented as I cap, j cap and k cap respectively. A position vector represents position of a point in space with respect to a reference origin. The position vector of point P with coordinates x, y, z is represented as r bar is equals to xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap. The length of position vector r bar is given as mod r bar is equals to square root of x square plus y square plus z square. Unit vector along r bar is given as r cap is equals to r bar by mod r bar. This can also be represented as r cap is equals to xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap whole thing divided by square root of x square plus y square plus z square. Length of a vector or magnitude of a vector or modulus of a vector are all same. If r bar is equals to xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap, then length of vector in xy plane is given as square root of x square plus y square. Length of r bar in yz plane is given as square root of y square plus z square. Length of r bar in zx plane is given as square root of z square plus x square. Next topic, resolution of a vector into two perpendicular components. If p bar plus q bar is equals to r bar, then conversely r bar is equals to p bar plus q bar. That is, a vector r bar can be split into vector sum of p bar and q bar. The split parts are known as components of r bar, and this process is called as resolution. If r bar is equals to rx I cap plus ry j cap, then rx is equals to r cos theta, ry is equals to r sin theta. Magnitude of r is given as square root of rx square plus ry square. The angle theta is given as tan inverse ry by rx. If ry by rx is positive, then angle is in anti-clockwise direction with positive x-axis. If ry by rx is negative, then angle is in clockwise direction with positive x-axis. Next topic. An example for application of resolution of vector concept. A body of mass m is suspended by a string and pulled aside by a horizontal force F as shown in figure. Let the string makes an angle theta with vertical. Then at equilibrium, F is equals to mg tan theta. The tension in the string is given as T is equals to square root of F square plus mg whole square. Also, from the figure, it can be proved that F by mg is equals to x by under root L square minus x square, where L is length of the string. Next topic, representation of directions by vectors. Let x-axis be taken along east direction, y-axis be taken along north direction, z-axis be taken along vertically upward direction. Then I cap corresponds to unit vector along east. J cap corresponds to unit vector along north. k cap corresponds to unit vector along vertically upward direction. Hence, minus I cap corresponds to unit vector along west. Minus j cap corresponds to unit vector along south. Minus k cap corresponds to unit vector along vertically downward direction. Also, I cap by root 2 plus j cap by root 2 corresponds to unit vector along northeast. Minus I cap by root 2 plus j cap by root 2 corresponds to unit vector along northwest. Minus I cap by root 2 minus j cap by root 2 corresponds to unit vector along southwest. I cap by root 2 minus j cap by root 2 corresponds to unit vector along southeast. Next topic, displacement vector. It is a vector joining initial position to final position. Let a particle moves from initial position P with coordinates x1, y1, z1 to final position Q with coordinates x2, y2, z2. Let the position vectors for point P and Q are respectively r1 bar is equals to x1 I cap plus y1 j cap plus z1 k cap, and r2 bar is equals to x2 I cap plus y2 j cap plus z2 k cap. Then displacement vector is given as r bar is equals to x2 minus x1 into I cap plus y2 minus y1 into j cap plus z2 minus z1 into k cap. The magnitude of displacement is given as r is equals to square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square plus z2 minus z1 whole square. Next topic, direction cosines. Let a bar is equals to ax I cap plus ay j cap plus az k cap. Let alpha be angle made by a bar with x-axis, beta be angle made by a bar with y-axis, gamma be angle made by a bar with z-axis. Then cos alpha is equals to ax by mod a bar. Cos beta is equals to ay by mod a bar. Cos gamma is equals to az by mod a bar. Here, cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma are known as directional cosines. They are also represented by L, M, N respectively. The following relations are valid for directional cosines. Cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma is equals to 1. This equation can also be represented as L square plus M square plus N square is equals to 1. Also, sin square alpha plus sin square beta plus sin square gamma is equals to 2. Next topic, condition for two vectors to be parallel. If a bar is equals to ax I cap plus ay j cap plus az k cap, b bar is equals to bx I cap plus by j cap plus bz k cap. If a bar and b bar are parallel, they satisfy the condition ax by bx is equals to ay by by is equals to az by bz. If a bar and b bar are anti-parallel, then they will satisfy the condition ax by bx is equals to ay by by is equals to az by bz is equals to minus k, where k is a constant. Next topic, parallelogram law of vectors. Let p bar and q bar be two vectors acting simultaneously at a point A in different directions. Let theta be angle between them. Let resultant r bar makes an angle alpha with p bar. Then from parallelogram law of vectors, magnitude of resultant vector r bar is given as mod r bar is equals to mod p bar plus q bar. That is, r is equals to square root of p square plus q square plus 2pq cos theta. This relation is also known as cosine law. Direction of r bar with respect to p bar is given as alpha is equals to tan inverse q sine theta by p plus q cos theta. Remember, r will be always near to the vector having larger magnitude among p and q. Special cases of parallelogram law of vectors. When theta is equals to 0 degrees, then p and q are in same direction. In such case, r is equals to p plus q. This is the maximum value of r. When theta is equals to 180 degrees, that is when P and Q are in opposite direction, then R is equals to P minus Q. This is minimum value of R. The direction of resultant vector will be along the vector with larger magnitude. Note, the value of R must lie between minimum and maximum values. That is, R must lie between P minus Q and P plus Q. When theta is equals to 90 degrees, then P and Q are perpendicular. In such case, R is equals to square root of P square plus Q square, and alpha is equals to tan inverse Q by P. When P is equals to Q, that is when both vectors have equal magnitude, then resultant R is equals to 2P cos theta by 2 and alpha is equals to theta by 2. Note 1. The angle alpha dash between Q and R is given as tan alpha dash is equals to P sin theta by Q plus P cos theta. Note 2. From parallelogram law of vectors, the magnitude of resultant R dash is given as mod R dash bar is equals to mod P bar minus Q bar. That is, R dash is equals to square root of P square plus Q square minus 2PQ cos theta. Angle made by R dash with P can be determined by using the relation tan beta is equals to Q sin theta by P minus Q cos theta. If both vectors are of equal magnitude, then R dash is equals to 2P sin theta by 2. Next topic, change in velocity. Let V1 bar be initial velocity of particle, V2 bar be final velocity of particle. If theta is the angle between V1 bar and V2 bar, then the magnitude of change in velocity is given as delta V is equals to square root of V1 square plus V2 square minus 2 V1 V2 cos theta. Note, the acceleration of particle can also be determined as acceleration is equals to change in velocity by time. Remaining concepts of vectors will be discussed in part 2. Thanks for watching video. If you love watching this video, then press like button. If not subscribed, then subscribe my Bodha Academy channel to watch more videos. Share this video with your friends and classmates.